afternoon, anybody who's joining me already. I'm just getting set up to show you some of the new patterns that I have coming soon, new free knit and crochet patterns. In the process of designing knit and crochet patterns for my yarn lines, I have to make the samples, then write the patterns, get the patterns tested, make the tutorial videos, and then launch everything. So I've been getting a lot of requests for some of the patterns that have been seen but haven't been published yet. So I wanted to make sure that you knew that they are coming soon, and if you have any questions about what I used or any of the techniques before they get released, this would be your chance to ask me about it. And if you have any questions about anything else along the way, I'm always open to answering questions. Speaking of answering questions, I've also been getting a lot of strange comments about Facebook Live. And so I just wanted to take this opportunity to explain what Facebook Live is. Facebook Live is a live broadcast where you can connect with me in real time. And then after I finish the live broadcast, it gets automatically uploaded to my page as a recording, like a video. And sometimes I even upload that to my YouTube channel as well, so whatever I talked about in the live broadcast can be shared with other people as a video. What some people have been mistaking is that maybe it's not clear when a video is live and when the live broadcast has been shown after the live broadcast as a recorded video. And the last couple of days I've been getting some not so happy messages and requests saying that I'm ignoring people or different variety of things like that about live, and it's not true. If I have the opportunity to say hi to anybody who joins me, I'm really happy to do that. And if you want to know when I'm going to be live, there's a really easy way to do it. And right above this picture of me, there's a drop-down box. And if you click that drop-down box, there'll be an option to get notifications of when I'm live. And if you click that, you'll get some sort of a text or notification, even if you're not on Facebook, when I'm going live the next time. So if it's important to be involved in the live broadcast, which I think is super fun, I love doing it too, you want to make sure you are signed up for those live notifications. Otherwise, when you see the video later as a recorded video, you'll not be able to interact with me live. However, I still get notifications when someone's left a comment, and I'm super happy to answer any questions in the recorded version, whether it's to put in a link for a free pattern that someone's asking about, or a question about blocking, or any of the yarns I'm using or techniques. I'm really happy to do that, but just keep in mind that unless you're not on there during the live broadcast, you won't actually be able to interact with me live. I hope that makes sense. So, having said that, I'll just remind you one more time, if you would like to sign up for notifications so that you know when I'm going to be live and can join live, you want to go to that drop box that's right above this video, or right above this screen right now, and there's a little drop box, and when you click on it, it'll ask you if you want to sign up for my live notifications. So you just want to click that, and then you can join me live anytime I happen to go live. So, having said that, I think that's pretty easy. If you have any questions about it, by all means ask, because I'm happy to help with any information that I may have. And now I'd like to show you some of the projects that I'm working on. This is a baby blanket and hat. Isn't that cute? I got this doll and layette basket last year at a flea market, and I wish I would have bought two, because it ends up being a great prop for making baby projects. It uses Be So Tender, my new 100% organic cotton that's worsted weight. It's a thick and thin texture, and I'll show you the hat first. It starts with a flower at the crown, and then it works out into a simple double crochet hat. And that flower matches the center of the blanket and then works out in a very simple pattern out to a beautiful waved edge. And I thought it would be so cute that once you put your baby in the blanket, you could see the flower in the center and that it would match the back of the hat. Like that. See? So anyway, that's a new pattern and kit coming soon, and there'll also be videos on my YouTube channel. So those are two patterns that the samples are made, and now we're just waiting on me to write the patterns, publish them, and do the YouTube tutorial videos. Let's see, what else? Oh, this particular scarf has been super popular. For anybody who's familiar with this Caribbean turquoise beaded necklace scarf, it's been a really popular pattern, and I've made another scarf like it. It's the same shape with a point in the front and two scarf sides so that you can wear it so that it frames your neck and then wraps around like a scarf still. This is also done in one tidbit of Be So Fine yarn. This one is in Lilac Memories. And it also uses these adorable beads called love knots. And I do have the whole kit available on my website. So this is the next pattern in that collection that's coming. Sample is made and everything else is on the to-do list. Oh, this is another one that I'm working on. Do you remember me showing you the scarves that I do with Redbubble? I'm going to be doing some projects where we sew and crochet on fabric with the scarves. This is one of those 56-inch scarves, and I've cut a neck hole opening in it, and now I'm going to crochet along the edge of here so that it creates this poncho. Isn't that going to be fantastic? I'm going to sew down the sides here so that you have a bit of a sleeve, like a kimono sleeve. Oh, let me stop that. So it's going to have like a kimono sleeve. So that'll be sewn down the edge. We're going to crochet around the edge here, and then we'll crochet around the edge down here with an edging. Hi, Eliza. Hi, Kim. Thank you. Isn't that going to be beautiful? I mean, whether you wear something like this for a beach cover-up, or even just, I don't know, over a tank top and jeans, I think it's going to be so cute. I'm thinking that Lilac Memories, the color of this scarf, is the color I'm going to do for the edging, but had to get started somewhere, so I've cut the neck opening and put it on a mannequin, so now this is my daily reminder to get moving on it. All right, what's next? Oh, I'm working on a knit sweater in Be So Tender. And it's stockinette for the body, and it's basket weave, a real tiny basket weave, 3 stitches and 4 rows along the bottom edge of the sweater. The front and back have both been blocked already, and I've made long sleeves for it, also stockinette with that same basket weave for the cuff, but I haven't blocked the sleeves yet, and as soon as I block the sleeves, then I'll be able to sew the sweater together. And what I'm going to do is I want to make sure it fits perfectly, and being the fact that I'm designing it as well as knitting it, I have this vision of doing something that has a wide neckline so that it kind of can dip off of one shoulder, you know, like flash dance style. I've already done this in the real boxy drop shoulders technique of sweater design, so it'll have that really unstructured look to begin with. So I'm not going to show the shoulder seams until I get the sleeves on there, because I want to make sure I get it just right so that the shoulders so that the shoulder seam is wide enough that it can dip off of the shoulder. And then I'm still undecided whether I'm going to leave a side vent or not, or if the sweater is going to be sewn all the way down. But either way, it's going to be super pretty when it's done. And just have a few more steps to go, and then I'll be able to put the whole thing together and take photos and upload the pattern and do the tutorial video. Let's see, that brings me to the next piece in Tender. This one is also basket weave, but it's a much bigger basket weave. This is 7 stitches and 6 rows of basket weave in the Be So Tender organic worsted weight cotton. And gosh, I love the thin and thick texture of this yarn done in basket weave. Obviously, I've already done 2 pieces in it. So I started this as a wrap, and you can see how big it is, except it was this wide. And then I sewed up the sleeves, and I'll try it on so you can see what I'm talking about. But I'm already second guessing it and thinking about taking the sleeve seams out because I think I want to make it a wrap, and I'll explain to you why in a second. Here it is as a shrug. And it feels like heaven against your skin. Hi, Chani. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you like everything you've seen so far. So this is the shrug now, okay? But let me show you why I'm debating taking the seams out of the shrug, because I have one of these, and I don't know if you've ever seen one of these before, but it's a fringe twister. You clamp a little bit of yarn into each of these, then you twist them, and then after you twist them, you tie them together so it becomes like a rope type of a fringe. And with the texture of this yarn already being thick and thin, it's going to look so amazing to have that thick ropey fringe on the end of this to make it a scarf / rectangular wrap. So unless I decide to make this twice, keep this one as a shrug and then re-knit it so that I can do the rope fringe to make it a wrap, I don't know. If I could somehow photograph it both ways, because it'll be the same pattern for the basket weave. It's just going to be the difference of whether or not you sew up the shoulder or the arm sleeves or you put the fringe on it. And I want both, and I want them both right now. But anyway, I'm sure everybody can relate to that, wanting everything all the time, right? All the yarn, all the projects, all the time. Okay, that one, let's see, what was next? Ooh, this. Oh, hi, Chris. Yeah, I think it's going to be amazing. That's why I've already finished this one, and I can't bring myself to produce the pattern yet. I really want to do that fringe. That's what my gut's telling me, so that's why it hasn't been published as a shrug yet. It's in the process of becoming a wrap with fringe. It's going to be amazing. Anyway, this is a felted little basket that I made with Be So Brave, my American merino wool. It's worsted weight yarn, but I doubled it so that I could get, I still have it stuffed with the bags. When you're shaping a felted bowl or basket, you want to fill it with something, and I filled it with grocery bags. You want to fill it with something so that it holds its shape while it's drying. So this is actually, there's a few really cool components to this project. First of all, in case you're not happy with doing double points or starting in the round really tiny, I did the bottom flat and then picked up along the sides to work the body in the round. So there's no small amount of stitches to work with. You're working the whole thing in a tube once you go into the round, and when you have a small amount of stitches, you're only working in rows. It really makes it a much more beginner style project that way. So anyway, this is worsted weight wool that I've doubled and used a size 15 knitting needles or 10 millimeter, so you know this went fast. And then work it in stockinette for the base. We started with a few stitches here, worked our way out with increases, few rows even, then worked our way back to decreases to the original stitch count, then turned it on its side, picked up and knit all the way around, working in stockinette. And then, oh, hi Sherry, haven't talked to you in a long time, hope you're well. Then when you finish in the one color in stockinette, we do something called slip stitch mosaic, which is a really fun, not very intimidating way to do color work with 2 colors, because you don't have to carry the yarns at the same time. If you haven't done color work before, I highly recommend slip stitch mosaic as an intro to color work, because you're never carrying more than 1 yarn all the way around in your round. So to create these really cool sections of yarn, we use slip stitches. And this will be not only a pattern and a kit, but it will also be a tutorial video because I think there's some great techniques to learn in this project. Oh, hi, Catherine. Oh, okay. That's all right if you have to go. You can watch this recorded later on. Or hit me up and ask me what we talked about, no problem. So anyway, so the basket will be coming soon. I may end up doing a crochet one as well if anybody's interested in a felted basket that is crocheted, that's similar in technique to this knitted one. We could definitely add that to the project list as well. Let's see, I thought I had a ton of stuff sitting over here. What am I forgetting? I'm forgetting something. Oh, I have two projects here. This one, I think I've already shown this one on a previous one though. This is a vest that's going to become a cardigan. Hi Kim, I'm guessing you're saying yes please to the basket being felted, right? I'm going to assume that's what you meant. This is a vest so far, but it's going to become a cardigan. It's in this beautiful stitch pattern. This is So Sporty yarn, and this colorway is Iced Silver Fox. So right now I have the front, both fronts and the back done of the vest, but I do believe it's going to become a cardigan. And then it needs to have a collar as well. So we've got the back and the sides done. But I want to add sleeves, I think. Oh, though I really like it over this top. Anyway, we're going to do a real wide collar here, and I've been on the fence about doing it in color work or doing it in texture in the silver yarn. And anytime I start second guessing myself about a project, I know it's not ready to be made. And this is a tip that I give aspiring designers all the time. If you're unsure what to do, put it aside, because when the inspiration strikes, it will hit you like a ton of bricks. So when you're not sure about something, work on something else because it will come to you. Which reminds me, I remember the project I wanted to show you. So this particular shawl has gotten a lot of attention, and considering it's a pattern that is not yet published, the tutorial video is not yet released, it's really popular already, and I'm so glad because I absolutely love it, love it, love it. And I'm in the process of making the tutorial video right now, so without further ado, I will show you. This is my new shawl pattern in So Sporty yarn Sporty Cakes. It's called Santabella. And the pattern will be released, within the week for sure. And the tutorial video will come out by then as well. This one is done in 2 balls of Sporty Cakes. Sporty Cakes is where I take 4 colors of So Sporty and add them together to make a 4-color striped yarn. And you can see it makes an absolutely stunning shawl to have 8 stripes. But and not but yet. I'll tell you the but in a second. And I added these beads along the bottom, and I don't know if you can tell. See if you can hear it. It's not very jingly, but it's subtly jingly. And I'm going to put this up real close. Hopefully you can see it. It's a rose gold metal ball. Not real gold, obviously, but rose gold tone little ball. And it has a couple of little crystals inside that make this little fairy jingly noise. And I've used 9 of the beads because I didn't want too many beads. You don't want it to get, cumbersome or overwhelming. But little beads evenly dispersed along the bottom edge of the shawl. And I think these colors just scream summertime. They scream beach. They scream outdoor fun. I love it more than I can express in words. But having said that, if you notice, the stitch pattern is very difficult to recognize because of the stripes, isn't it? And to the naked eye that's not crocheting this, it's beautiful regardless. But as far as teaching somebody how to crochet this shawl, it would be very difficult to explain the stitches because you don't see them that well because the stripes actually become such a main component of the pattern that you don't see it. So when it came to doing the tutorial video, Excuse me a moment. So while I'm doing the tutorial video, I've chosen a solid color of So Sporty yarn. So it'll be 2 hanks of Lavender's First Romance. Hi, Johnny. Yes, I wish I had 6 hands too. 6 hands, 48 hours in the day. Oh, hi, Eliza. Oh, thank you so much. Eliza joins me at my knitting and crochet club in Naples every Tuesday, and she gets to see this stuff in person, and we get to work on these projects together. Notice how you can see the stitch pattern so much better in the solid color? So that's why I'm going to end up making a second shawl. First of all, because I need a second one to be able to create the tutorial video, so I can record myself making it. But second of all, I wanted to show how beautiful it can be either way. And now that I showed you that, we'll go back to this one. Can you see how different that looks? So I mean, I'm not going to pick one favorite over the other. Can't do that. But I do just love them both. Oh, here's another pattern. This is a cardigan in Sporty also that I haven't yet released. This one's worked sideways. This is in pink damask, and you start at one sleeve, and you know the kind of sweater that's slouchy and has long sleeves and you just feel like you could curl up on the couch in it? This is that sweater for me. And so we start at one sleeve and we work all the way up in the round, then work the front and back at the same time, work across to the other side, and finish down this arm. And so it becomes, let's see if I can scoot back and if you can see it, becomes just an oversized cardigan. And I did a wedge in the back, and you see that in mesh. Only problem is that mesh is not sitting right. I'm not sure. I'll have to photograph it and see. I'm not sure that this sweater is done yet. I've had it finished and at this stage for almost a year now, and I haven't gotten around to photographing it or wearing it yet. And I'm a little on the fence about that wedge in the center back. I'm not sure that it fits or not, or fits the style. Oh, Eliza, you like it? It feels wonderful on, and from the front, I love the sweater. I just think that mesh wedge in the back is what I would call, when I talk about my own designs, trying too hard. Sometimes we, as a designer, if there's a very fine line between trying too hard to be designy and keeping it simple, right? You know that old expression, KISS, keep it simple, stupid? Well, that's just, I've always wanted to make sure that I don't pass that line or stay really close to that line between being too designy and being wearable and keeping it simple. And so I think that this mesh in the back has crossed the line, and I think I might end up taking it out and doing that wedge in the half double crochet through the back loop. Or, oh, how about this? Just leaving it open. You know how sometimes you see sweaters at the store, how there's just an opening there and that's what gives you like a vent? I might end up doing that. I feel like that mesh is just going over the top. And that's why it hasn't been released yet. Oh, back to Santabella shawl. Santabella shawl is, the tutorial video is, I would say it's 30 to 50% complete. And the pattern will not be released until I have photos. So I want to be able to take photos of both the Lilac Memories version and the Sporty Cakes version, this one. I want to be able to have photos in both of them before I release the pattern. So need to finish the video, photograph the 2 shawls, then release the pattern, and then everything will be up and ready to go. So it is coming. Oh, I have one other project. The silver sweater was inside this market bag that's done in the cotton. Isn't that adorable? So that will be coming soon too. And if you're interested in market bags that are both knit and or crocheted, please let me know, because I love market bags myself and I'm happy to design even a couple of patterns in both of them. Oh, that reminds me of another thing. released the first pattern for Be So Tender the other day, and it's a spa washcloth. If you see, it's just a really simple basket weave in double crochet post stitches like that. And I thought, what a lovely gift to make somebody a spa washcloth and send it along with some organic products. What is it? Okay. Eliza, you're funny. Please finish the silver. Oh, okay. All right. Well, thanks for your feedback. I like knowing which patterns you'd like to see come out first. It's always helpful. I'm doing this for all of us, so love hearing what you are more excited about and what you'd like to see first or most. But back to the washcloth, I thought that it would make a really lovely gift to include a handmade washcloth in organic cotton and send it with, you know, organic soap or organic body wash or some sort of organic body product. So that's why I made this one first. If you would like more patterns like this in Be So Tender, very happy to do that as well. We've got lots of patterns coming soon. I also sent out a survey on my newsletter yesterday asking people what kind of patterns they would love to have for Be So Tender yarn. Just a real quick recap, it's 100% organic cotton, worsted weight. It comes in a 3.5 ounce or 100 gram center pull ball, so it's ready to go. 140 yards. So one ball will give you a real hefty, dense washcloth like this. 3 balls will give you this size wrap. I'm not sure it'll stay with 3 balls once I put the fringe on, so don't hold me to 3 balls on this one. But to actually make this piece is under 3 balls right now. It might dip into 4 to be the wrap. I'm sorry, the fringed wrap. And so I'll put a link to the survey in when this becomes a video, and if you're interested in taking my survey, I would love to know what kind of patterns you want. I think it's really fabulous to make what you want, for me to design what you really want to make, which brings me back to my original point at the beginning of the video today, and that was to explain how to be involved in Facebook Live. And the reason why I thought to mention this today is because I got some negative feedback yesterday, publicly and privately, that I wasn't being nice enough or wasn't paying attention to enough people live. And what happened was they didn't realize that I wasn't live anymore when they were expecting me to interact with them. And I would never do that on purpose. But what I wanted to mention was that if you are not getting notifications, if you're just stumbling on my video live or you're watching it recorded and you want to be involved live so that you can talk, Eliza, okay, more shawls. That sounds fine with me. I love shawls too. If you want to be here for the live broadcast, you need to go up to the drop-down box right above this screen. Whether you're watching live or recorded, both will work. You want to go up to the drop-down box up here, and it will give you an option of getting notified of when my channel is live. And so if you click that, you will then get like a text notification the next time I go live, which is awesome. So if that's what you're interested in, please sign up for the notifications, and then we can hang out together live, which I really think this technology is amazing, and the more people that can join me, the better, because I know this can be a lot of fun and a great way to brainstorm and for me to answer your questions and figure out what you'd like to make next. So if you're watching this on YouTube later, the link to the Facebook page and where to do all that will be in the video description. And for anybody watching on Facebook, real easy, just go to that drop-down box somewhere up here and click on the sign up for live notifications. Oh, thank you. And Grace asked, open front tunic length belted vest. Yes, I've been getting a lot of requests for vests in the Be So Tender organic cotton. Whoops, I just lost my sweater. Anyway, getting Oh, thank you, Chani. I want to be. I want to be nice and I want to be responsive, and I am glad that that comes through because this is what makes me happy. So I'm really glad that it's working for you too. Going back to the last question from Grace, I've been getting a lot of requests for unstructured open work vests in the organic cotton, and you can expect to see that very soon as well. Knit and crocheted. I'm teetering somewhere between doing lace work and texture work. I really love the basket weave on. Oh, that reminds me, if anybody that's interested in Halos of Hope and donating there, I am working on some hat patterns for Halos of Hope, because the organic cotton I think will be absolutely fantastic for chemo patients. And oh, hi Peggy, thanks for joining. So we're going to be making a bunch of hats, and I'll be doing some patterns for them, and we'll be, and if you want more information about Halos of Hope, I'll put a link in the description box for that after this, and you can expect to see some hat patterns that I will be donating to Halos of Hope to help raise awareness and money for them. And then we'll just follow back around to the beginning of the video today. I don't know if anybody was here yet. Oh yeah, long tunics to wear with leggings would be perfect. Yeah. Hi Tammy, thanks for joining. Yeah, I think the organic cotton that's worsted weight will just be absolutely wonderful for Halos of Hope. And worsted weight makes nice quick hats, so the quicker you can make them, the more you can make for them. Probably be about a 1-ball project. But I have some patterns that will be coming very soon. I'm going to make them nice and easy, relaxing, something great to take to your knitting and crochet clubs, because I think we all like nice relaxing projects for when we're there. So this is the first baby set that I've done. I've got a baby hat with a flower that stands up a little bit at the crown, and made it to go matching with the blanket. It starts in the center with the same raised flower, and then works out in a super simple pattern and ends with a beautiful waved edge. And the whole idea behind this was that so when the baby's in the blanket and you wrap the baby in the blanket, you would see that sweet little flower on their back, and it would match the flower on the baby's head. So, oh, look, I'm already patting him. That's already thinking back to when I had a baby in my arms. Oh. Anyway, so this is the matching hat and blanket for the first baby layette that I've done in Be So Tender yarn. Let's see, do I have anything? Oh yeah, so I've shown you a little bit in every yarn today. We talked about a brand new. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you like it. So we talked about the fact that I've got a new necklace scarf coming out in the Be So Fine Tidbits. This is the one that's already out now, and I have a new pattern in a different lace stitch pattern. So this is the newest necklace scarf that will be coming out soon. So that's in a Be So Fine Tidbit kit with the love knots. We've got that's coming soon. I showed you the Santabella shawl in Sporty along with a couple of cardigans in Be So Sporty yarn. I showed you a felted basket in Be So Brave. And I showed you an assortment of projects in the brand new Be So Tender, all coming out really soon. So I have got my work cut out for me. If you have any questions, please feel welcome to ask me, whether it's after the video's been posted as a video and no longer live, or through any of my social media challenges. Oh, thank you, Linda. I love them too. I actually wear these almost every day. I pick a different color and I wrap it around my neck. I wear a lot of vests like this. So I'll wear a blouse or a tank top, and then I wear a vest over it. And then before I run out the door, I grab one of my little scarves. Hi Brenda, I'm not sure yet. I'm always on the lookout for amazing products, and you know, if something comes along my way, I think a lighter weight cotton would be lovely. I've been thinking about doing a yarn that I teach people how to dye with, and that is something that I'm teetering with right now, and doing a yarn that we all learn how to dye together, because I've been loving dyeing yarn on my own, and I thought for anybody who would be interested in a DIY dyeing kit, that's something that's possibly in the future right now. I thought we could talk about low impact dyes, we could talk about natural dyes, we could talk about Kool-Aid dyes. I just want to think of different ways of dyeing. There's solid, semi-solid, variegated. Hi Tammy, thanks for joining us from Kentucky. Oh, and then ombre dyeing. There's so many different ways to dye that I think there's kind of a lot to teach there. So if I do a lighter weight cotton next, it might be for dyeing your own yarn. So that's something that's maybe on the horizon. Hi Chris, thanks for joining. Oh, hi Carol. Yeah, I wear these almost every day. The necklace scarves are one of my favorite things. What else was I going to say? Oh, and then we talked about this in the beginning. For the Crochet on Fabric series, I'm taking some of my Redbubble scarves, which is a scarf that you can buy with my artwork on it. And it comes 56 inches square. And this is the first one that I've cut to do crochet on fabric and create a garment out of. This one's going to be a kimono style poncho pullover thing. So I've already cut the center out. I'm going to crochet around this edge to hold this edge in place and to create a neckline. And then I'm going to sew up the sides here to create a nice kimono sleeve, and then maybe do a little bit of edging on it. And I'm thinking that this Lilac Memories will be a great color for this poncho. And that will be the first garment in a series of projects I'm going to do with the Redbubble scarves. Margaret, oh wonderful. Hopefully you come soon. When are you coming to Florida or just to the US? Margaret's from the UK. All right, so I guess that's about it today. One more reminder, anybody who is not getting the live notifications but wants to join us live, remember there's a drop-down box above the video, and make sure that you click on that, and there'll be an option of signing up for notifications for when I'm live. And then once you click that button, the next time I go live, you'll be invited to join on the spot, and you'll get to come and join in all the fun live. Oh, Margaret, Atlanta, great. Hopefully, maybe you'll even make a trip down here, about 10 hours, 12 hours drive south of there, maybe. Tammy, thank you. Any new shawls? Yes, there will be lots of new shawls. Always there'll be shawls. It's the first thing that I design, and I will never stop designing shawls. I love them way too much. Okay, so I have to get, as you can see, I've got a lot going on here. Lots of patterns and lots of tutorial videos to write and produce and make. And I'm glad that you liked the preview today. If you have any questions about anything, please, please, please reach out to me and ask. I'm always happy to answer your question. Ooh, Kim has a good idea. Skirts. Skirts would be fun too. I do have one in Be So Fine that I have not published yet, but I should. And okay, good reminder. I will pull that one out, and it will get published for the spring. It's beautiful. It's in Be So Fine, Blue Danube. It's lace, and it's really stunning. Anyway, have a lovely day, everybody, and I will talk to you soon. Bye! Please subscribe to my channel for more videos.